Good evening, everyone. I am Mahmoudi Hassan, and I will be your host for this session. Today, we will be discussing fisheries and aquaculture as commercial systems. I will explore how these sectors operate as integrated systems, contributing to food security, employment, and economic development. So, without further delay, let's begin our presentation. To start with, I would like to invite our first speaker, MD Nazrul Islam, to start his presentation.
Ilham, can you share our presentation slides? Oh, okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm MD Nazrul Islam, a student ID 25 from Group 2. Today, our presentation topic is Fisheries and Aquaculture as Commercial Systems. Now, I will be covering section 1, Introduction to Fisheries and Aquaculture. Let me begin with a simple question. Where does the fish on your plate actually come from? The answer lies in two powerful sectors, fisheries and aquaculture, which together form the backbone of the global blue economy. Starting with the overview, these two sectors provide food, income, and employment for hundreds of millions of people around the world. They are central to global food security and international trade. Now, fisheries means the harvesting of wild fish and aquatic organisms. It includes three main types: capture fisheries, inland fisheries, and deep sea fisheries. The commercial process follows a clear step by step path from fishing operation to landing and sorting, then processing, cold storage, distribution, and finally sale to the customer. Moving to the next slide, please. Okay. Next is aquaculture, the controlled farming of fish, shrimp, shellfish, and aquatic plants. It operates across three environments: freshwater, such as carp and catfish in ponds and tanks; marine or mariculture, such as shrimp, salmon, and oysters in seawater; and brackish water environments found along coast. The commercial process moves from site selection, seed and fry, stocking, feed and disease management, through the harvest, processing, and marketing. One remarkable fact is over 50% of the world's seafood is now supplied by aquaculture, making it the fastest growing food production sector globally. Moving to the next slide. Now, a scope of the report. To conclude my section, fisheries and aquaculture are complementary pillars. They work together to meet the rising global demand for seafood. Our group report covers the key commercial dimension of these sectors, include value chain, cold chain, logistics, traceability, certification, food safety, sustainable sourcing, market access, and governance, all of which the next presenters will discuss in detail. Now, I hand over to our next presenter, Ibrahim Ashik, who will continue with following section 2. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Hello, myself, MD Ibrahim Ashik. My ID is 15. Now I will present the seafood value chain. The seafood value chain refers to the hello.
Check, you are audible. You can present your slides.
Hello, everyone. Myself, MD Ibrahim Ashik. My ID is 15. Now I will present the seafood value chain. The seafood value chain refers to the full process through which fish and other seafood move from the ocean to the final consumer. It includes different stages where value is added and quality and safety are maintained. First is harvesting, where seafood is collected and farmed. Sustainability is important at this stage. Second is landing and handling, where seafood is cleaned, quickly sealed to fresh. Third is processing and packaging. Fish are cut, frozen, and packaged safely. Next is distribution and transportation, where cold chain system help maintain quality. Then comes marketing and retailing, where seafood is sold and customer choice are influenced. Finally, consumption, where people eat seafood based on freshness, safety, and price. Next slide, please. There are also supporting activities. Infrastructure helps reduce spoilage, technology ensure trackability, finance support fisher, training improve skills, and regulation ensure safety and sustainability. The seafood value chain is important for maintaining quality and creating economic value. Thank you. Now I would like to invite the next member to continue the presentation.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to present section 3, which is traceability in the seafood industry. My name is Misbahul Jannat Jerin and my ID is 16. So let's move to the main discussion. Please move to the next slide. Okay. Here I will talk about meaning, importance and component of traceability. First of all, what is traceability? Traceability means tracking the full journey of seafood from source to the final consumer. It is very important because it helps keep food safe and allows quick action if there is any problem. It also prevents fraud, mislabeling, and build consumer trust. At the same time, it helps in export and support sustainable fishing. Now, the main component include source identification, species verification, harvest information, processing records, transportation tracking, and retail labeling. Next, please. Now let's talk about technology and the Bangladesh context. Different technologies are used in traceability, such as barcodes, QR codes, RFID, GPS tracking, blockchain, and digital databases. In Bangladesh, seafood is a major export sector, especially shrimp and fish. So better traceability and proper training can improve our position in the global market. So that's all from my section. Next will be presented by Rabia. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Rabea, ID 17. Today I will present on cold chain management in fisheries. Cold chain means keeping fish cold from the moment it is caught until it reaches the consumer to maintain freshness, quality, and safety. Next slide, please. Slide to show what is cold chain. The fisheries cold chain includes four main steps. First, ice and chilling. Fish are immediately placed on ice. Second, storage, kept in cold rooms or freezers. Third, transport, moved using refrigerator vehicles. Finally, sale. Fish is sold while still fresh. If any step fails, fish quality quickly decreases. Next, slide 3 show journey of fish. From oceans to plate, fish passes through several stages like catching, storing, transporting, and selling. Maintaining the right temperature at each step is very important to prevent spoilage and ensure food safety. Next. Next slide. Slide 4 challenge. There are some major problems in cold chain management. High cost of equipment, poor transportation systems, and power supply issue. These challenges make it difficult to maintain proper temperature. Next slide. Slide 5 show what is matters. Cold chain is important because it ensures freshness and food safety, reduce waste and losses, and increase income for fishermen and sellers. Next, slide 6 shows solutions. To improve the systems, we can use better icing and storage methods, improve transport facilities, use solar or backup power, and get government support and policies. Slide 7. Next, in conclusion, an effective cold chain is essential for maintaining fish quality, reduce waste, and increasing profit. By improving technology and support, we can build a stronger fisheries sector. Thank you. Now I call my next member, Mithila Kausar.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Mithila, ID 18. I am going to talk about fisheries logistics. Fisheries logistics means handling, storing, and transporting and delivering fish, seafood, and efficiently with keeping them fresh and safe. The stage of fishing logistics are harvest and land, store and process, cold storage, transport, and lastly distribution and sale. The process is important because keeping sea fish and seafood safe, minimizing spoil and post-harvesting losses, higher return from fishermen and farms, enable global seafood trend and market access. Next slide, please. The major challenges in fisheries logistics are lack of proper cold storage facilities, poor transportation and infrastructure, high cost of refrigeration, delay causes spoil and loss, high waste and post-harvest losses, limited access in rural and coastal areas. To improve the situation, we must ensure better cold storage and ice plant, modern refrigeration system and transportation vehicles, digital tracking and monitoring system, fresh and more efficient supply chain, government support and infrastructure facilities. Thank you so much. Now I am requesting my next team member, Rimon, to continue this session.
Uh, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Debar Hussain Raymond. My ID is 19. Today I will present seafood certification. First of all, what is certification? Certification means an independent organization that check whether seafood product meet certain standards such as food safety, sustainability, quality, and responsible fishing practice. Why certification is important? First of all, is food safety. Second is consumer trust, and third is export access. Because many international markets require certified seafood for certification, help export enter global market more easily. Finally, environmental protection. Certification encourages sustainable fishing and help protect marine ecosystem. Okay, next slide, please. uh, Types, benefit, and challenge. Now let's look at the types and benefit. First of all, there are three types. First is sustainable certifications such as MSC and ASC, which focus on protecting marine resource and ensure responsible fishing and farming. Second is food safety and certification like HACCP and ISO 2000, which ensure proper hygiene and quality control during processing. Third, social responsibility certification as fair trade and which also labor right, work safety, and fair wages. Certificate, there are many benefits. For business, it improves reputation, increase export and sales. For consumer, it ensures safe and high quality seafood. For environment, it promotes sustainable practice and reduce overfishing. Thank you. That is my part. Now I will invite my next partner to continue this presentation.
Assalamu alaikum, good morning, respected teacher and my dear classmate. I am Rajim Hussain, ID 22, and today I am going to present section 7, food safety in fisheries and aquaculture. So, food safety is not only a health issue but also a commercial system issue. Safe seafood helps build consumer trust, support export, and strengthen our blue economy. So, now let's see why food safety is matter commercially. Food safety is very important because aquatic food passes through many steps before reaching consumer. First, it protects public health by preventing disease. Second, it ensures market access, especially for export. Third, it increases business value by reducing loss and damage. So, food safety must be maintained from farm to consumer. Next, I will discuss the major food safety hazard. There are three main types of hazard: biological hazard like bacteria, chemical hazard like histamine and pesticide, physical hazard like bone, metal, and glass. This hazard comes from polluted water, poor hygiene, and improper handling. Now that we know that hazard, let's look at how we can control them. To control this hazard, for biological, hygiene, clean water, proper cooking. For chemical, control temperature, use safe chemical. For physical, inspect and equipment maintenance. The main idea is control must start the food reach consumer. After controlling hazard, now we need a system. So let's see food safety management. We use HACCP system to manage food safety. It includes identifying hazard, monitoring, taking corrective actions. So also we need good hygiene, sanitation, pest control, and staff training. Okay, now one of the most important control is temperature. So let's move to the cold chain. Cold chain is most important control. First must be kept cold immediately after harvest, during processing, during storage and transport. Now I will explain safety in aquatic system. Please go next. Okay. In aquatic, safety start from the farm. We must control water quality, feed quality, use of medicine, proper record keeping. Good record help in traceability and export. Next, let's understand the commercial importance of food safety. Food safety is directly connected to business. Safe food build consumer trust, help in export, reduce losses. Unsafe food can cause rejection, loss of money, and damage to brand. Okay, now based on this, here are some important recommendations. To ensure safety, train worker, use HACCP, maintain cold chain, test product, keep record, use approved chemicals. These steps help produce safe and high quality seafood. Finally, I want to say that food safety protect consumer, reduce loss, and improve export performance. Thank you. Now I will call my next member, Prama Chaudhary, to present him. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me, Shahrazi Chaudhary Proma, ID 23. Let me start with a question. If we keep catching fish without control, will seafood still be available in the future? Today I will present on sustainable sourcing in the seafood sector. This is important because seafood is a major food source and we must manage it properly for future generation. Sustainable sourcing. So, what is sustainable sourcing? It means collecting seafood in a way that protects the environment, supports the economy, and benefit for the society. In simple words, it reduces overfishing and keeps the ocean healthy. How is it done? Fish stock management control. How much fish we can catch so they can reproduce. Eco-friendly fishing protects the seabed and habitats. Bycatching reduction saves animals like turtle and dolphins. Responsible aquaculture means safe fish farming and less waste and chemical. Certification like Marine Stewardship Council. Next slide, please. Now I'm gonna discuss about important and challenges. Why is it important? Environmentally, it protects marine life. Economically, it ensures a steady seafood supply. Socially, it supports job and community. However, there are challenges. Illegal fishing causes overfishing. Sustainable methods can be expensive. Awareness is still low. Rules are not always enforced, and climate change and pollution also harm marine life. So, to conclude, next slide, please. So, to conclude, sustainable sourcing is the key to protecting our ocean and ensure seafood for the future generation. Thank you. Now, I'm call our next member, Tulidep. Tulidep, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Tulidep, ID24. I am going to present on the topic market access barriers for seafood exporters. Uh, Understanding market access barriers. Next slide. Market access barriers means a system where seafood exporters face problems entering foreign markets. Main barriers are high tariffs, technical requirements, lack of market knowledge. Importance: ensure smooth export process, help increase foreign earnings, supports economic growth, improves global trade. Next slide. Effects of market access barriers. Export becomes difficult, cost increases, profit decreases, business opportunities reduce. Now I am discussing a solution to overcome barriers. Improve product quality, use modern technology, government support, better market knowledge. Next slide. Bangladesh context. Shrimp and fish export is important, faces strict international standards, need better infrastructure and training. Thank you. Now I would like to call my next member, Mithila Borua.
Thank you, Tulidep. Hello, everyone.
Mithila, you can continue.
Uh, Assalamu alaikum. Myself, Mithila Borua, ID 26. Now I am going to talk about aquaculture as a commercial system. Next slide, please. This next slide, please. Uh, What is aquaculture? Aquaculture means the controlled farming of aquatic organisms such as fish, shrimp, mollusks, and aquatic plants. It is a rapidly growing sector and currently produces more than 50% of global seafood, making it very important for food safety and economic development. It also designed to maximize profits and account for over half of global seafood production. Next slide, please. Uh, Aquaculture has three main production systems. Number one, extensive system. Number two, semi-extensive system. And number three, intensive system. Extensive aquaculture is a low input system where fish are cultured using natural food with minimal human intervention. And semi-intensive aquaculture is a system where natural food is supplemented with additional feed and basic management practice. Uh, Intensive aquaculture is a high input system where fish and culture in a controlled environment using advanced technology, artificial feed, and high stocking density. Next slide, please. It has both economic and global economic impact. In Bangladesh, it creates employment opportunities, contributes to export earnings, especially shrimp, and it helps reduce poverty. And in global impact, it supplies more than half of seafood demand, and it is one of the fastest growing food production sector. Next slide, please. It has both positive and negative impact. Positive impact has reduced overfishing, efficient resource utilization, and job creation, income generation. And the negative impacts are water pollution from waste and chemicals, habitat destruction, and disease outbreak. Next slide, please. Challenges and strategies. It has several challenges. Number one, climate change, high operational cost, lack of modern technology, disease management problem, market instability. Next slide, please. In conclusion, aquaculture has emerged as a dynamic and profitable commercial system within the blue economy. By By adopting sustainable practice, modern technology, and supportive policy framework, it can continue to drive food security, economic growth, and environmental stewardship. That's all from my part. Thank you for listening. Now I would like to invite my next group member, Reena Akhtar.
Thank you, Mithila. Assalamualaikum everyone. This is Rina Akhtar, ID 27. Now I will present my topic, fisheries governance and policy. Fisheries governance refers to the system of laws and institutions that manage fish resources. It ensures sustainable use and helps balance economic growth with environmental protection. Next slide, please. In Bangladesh, key policies include the National Fisheries Policy 1998 and the Protection and Conservation of Fish Act 1950. Management measures such as seasonal restriction, licensing, and the fish sanctuaries, like in the Magna River, are used to protect fish and pollutions. Next slide, please. However, challenges remain, including illegal fishing, climate change impact, and limited awareness among stakeholders. In conclusion, effective fisheries governance is essential for sustainability. Strong implementation and stakeholder participation are necessary for long-term benefits. Thank you. Now Ilham will present his part.
Thank you, Reena Akhtar. Now I will conclude our topic. I will keep the conclusion on the future of fisheries and aquaculture in the blue economy. So, to firstly begin with, I will start with the value chain. So effective coordination from harvesting to the final market will ensure the smooth product flow and which will maximize the economic returns. And the second ones will be the cold chain and logistics. So the proper storage and transportation will reduce and spoilage and help will help the maintain the product quality, and which will especially important for our exports. And finally, the traceability and certification. This will build the customer trust. It will ensure the compliance with international standards and open access to global markets. So then I'll now talk about the challenges which will be focusing on Bangladesh. And so firstly, I'll start with the infrastructure and cost. So limited facilities and high technology costs make it always difficult to expand our operations in this sector. So the second one is the finance and market access. So many producers sometimes face financial constraints or difficulties to enter in the international markets. So then climate and environmental risks, climate changes and environmental degradation always affect our productivity and sustainability. Lastly, the governance awareness. So weak policy enforcement and limited awareness among small scale producers always slow down the adoption of best practices. So then the future outlook and actionable priorities of this sector. So firstly, I will start with the sustainability of this sector. So we must adopt eco-friendly practices to balance economic growth with environmental protection. Then here is the innovation and digital tech. So digital tools can improve traceability, and it will help to monitor and to help the efficiency to gain the efficiency. Then the training and governance. So strengthening training and governance will help the company or the farms to strengthen their capacity and will start to give return. Then the final part is economic growth and food security. So this is an integrated approach. So which will ensure sustainable production, better export readiness, and will improve nutrition outcomes. So mainly fisheries and aquaculture have immense potential in the blue economy of Bangladesh, but achieving this sustainable growth will require coordinated efforts across technology, policy, and practice, which Bangladeshi governance and the policy makers should focus on. So that's all from my part. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining here today. And with that, I am concluding our presentation here. So thank you very much, everyone.